What's going on, SGDQ? I am so excited to showcase my favorite speedrun game of all time on the biggest speedrun stage in the world. This is Super Mario Odyssey, all story moons, and I have two of my best friends on the couch behind me. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Philly. I've been running Mario Odyssey since 2017, so I've been watching CheeseJay run this game for a while, so it's awesome to see you on the stage now.
And hey, I'm Karateman. I've also been speedrunning Odyssey for a couple of years, and I also do YouTube content creation for Odyssey as well, and I'm very excited to see this all story moons run.
And with that, I think we're ready to give a countdown and start here. So let's do that. 3, 2, 1, go! It's real. It's happening.
And like all good speed games, one of the first things we do is skip a cutscene because we love skippable cutscenes.
Who cares about the story?
Does somebody want to give a brief rundown on all story moons?
Sure, all story moons is basically the no major glitches category for Mario Odyssey. We are going to be collecting a couple of bonus moons as we go, but the moons we are required to collect are all of the mission story moons. So there's going to be story moons, like we've said a couple of times now. There's also going to be boss fights that give us multi-moons as well. So we have to collect all of those as we go through the run here. Starting off in Cap Kingdom, there are actually no moons to collect whatsoever. This is sort of the tutorial kingdom. But once we get past this, we'll arrive to a kingdom with some moons to collect.
Yeah, Cap Kingdom's always just a little fun, you know. It always sets the tone for the run. The only thing I never liked about it was how gray it is, like especially when you get to a point where you're reset heavy with this game. Boy, starting off staring at a gray kingdom doesn't.
It's a bit of a gloomy start to the run, especially if you're stuck in this kingdom. But luckily, it does go by pretty quick.
Yeah, this is a lot of speedrunners like most visited kingdom. But we're getting up to the first capture here. This is the frog capture, and this is the main mechanic of the run. We're going to be using Cappy to throw onto these different enemies and creatures to capture them and take over their bodies, essentially, and that gives us different abilities. What I'm doing here with the frog is jumping at a 45-degree angle to get some max speed in the air, and that lets me fall really quick. And then we're going up to our first trick of the run here. This is left side. Essentially, I'm just going to be climbing the left side of the tower to save 2 seconds over climbing the right side, using this fancy little vault trick jump here. And then blink and you miss it. This is going to be topper.
This is the first boss fight of the run here. Oh. You quite literally could miss it if you do blink, because it's going to be over in about 5 seconds here.
And dead.
And it's done.
That's a long blink.
They were taking a short nap, that's all. They're awake now.
Yeah, now that the most boring kingdom of the run done.
All right, and now we are going to be heading off to the next kingdom.
Does somebody want to explain this very difficult trick I'm going to be going for here?
Yes, so we have our first story moon coming up here, the first required moon, and right after we collect that, there is a pixel-perfect jump to land on a ledge that you're not supposed to be able to land on a wall. We're going to do that to skip multiple cutscenes, skip multiple captures, and we're going to jump straight up to the boss fight. So this jump is called DSS, which stands for Dino Skip Skip. The original route for this game with a beginner route would capture the dino and jump on a trampoline to reach the boss fight, but since we are no longer capturing the dino, it's Dino Skip Skip. We have some very creative names here in the Mario Odyssey community. But here comes our first story moon, so we're going to capture this chain chomp.
This is a perfect example of what we're going to be collecting throughout the entire run. This is what is called a story moon, and this is what we're required to collect through the entire game. We're not allowed to skip any of these, hence all story moons. Whee! Okay, here we go, DSS.
All right.
I've been preparing all day for this trick. If only you guys knew how many times I've done this today.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard trick, so we're going to let Jay focus here.
Yeah, focus time. Okay. Giving it like 2 or 3 attempts here and then moving on. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Like we said, it is a very difficult trick.
Come on, one more. One more for the fans. One more. One more. Okay, one more, then I move on. I'm not addicted. I can stop anytime. There we go.
Let's go. And the trick's not over yet. We have one more little difficult jump called rib cage jump. And once we nail that, that is all of DSS. We've made it up to the Madame Brutal boss fight. This is our first multi-moon of the run.
Yeah, and I made a promise that in Cascade I will not make any comments on Madam Brood after the last appearance, so no word from me on this fight.
Well, that's great because we do have a critical comment here and one that I think is the appropriate way to celebrate a successful Dino Skip. It's $10,000 from the Yeti. Woo! Hey y'all, Yeti here. Just stopping by to remind y'all to stay hydrated and get at least a few hours of sleep if you're out there marathoning the SGDQ stream. We've barely moved from our spot since this thing started, so trust us, we're speaking from experience. Keep it up and make sure to check out our SGDQ collection if you need to take a quick break. Thank you so much, Yeti.
Fletcher, if you want to send in one more donation, go for it.
Oh, it'd be my pleasure. Here's $20 donated from King Jo444.
Joey!
Let's go, CheeseJay. Super proud of you for getting to show off this awesome category, no bias, of Super Mario Odyssey at a GDQ event. Thank you for being such a great friend, and good luck on the run. Okay. P.S. Hi, Philly. Hooray!
Okay, does somebody want to quickly explain this clip I'm going to go for right here?
So this is chess clip. This is another instance of an out-of-bounds clip we're going to use. By back-flipping and throwing Cappy at a perfect point, you get enough skew on Mario to clip straight out of bounds, which CheeseJay got successfully. Oh. And then miss Cappy, but we can still make it with an up throw to home it on the globe. And that is all of Cascade Kingdom complete.
Okay, speaking of King J0444 or Joey, do we want to explain who created this category?
Yes, Joey was the one who came up with this category originally. Some of the main board categories include World Peace, which is very similar to this run. You have to beat all of the bosses, but in that category, it skips some of the optional story moons. In this category, we are not skipping any of the story moons.
Yeah. So thank you, Joey, for creating this category. Appreciate it. It got me on the... Thank you, Joey. It got me on the biggest speedrun stage in the world. I appreciate it. Okay, Fletcher, if you want to go for like 2 or 3 donations, go for it.
Yeah, you got it. Thank you to NumJumKey for this $500 donation. I don't normally watch live, but I love the 3D Super Mario games. We'll definitely check out the VOD. Good luck, CheeseJay.
Thank you.
And that has helped to put us at $5,000, over $5,000 of the $15,000 we need for the Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart Arena Stacking Showcase. Thank you so much, chat.
So this is Sand Kingdom, the third kingdom of the run. We're going to need 16 moons before we can leave here, and that includes 2 story moons and 2 boss fight multi-moons.
Yeah, and just to backtrack a bit to after Madam Brood was defeated, that moon that was grabbed there, that was one of the multi-moons, so counting towards 3.
Yeah, so we're going to be grabbing a bunch of story moons here. Okay, do we want to explain one of the more infamous tricks of SML coming up here?
The Dram Strat. This is a strategy where you leave Cappy behind while you go collect a moon or do some other part of the run, and you home in with Cappy by shaking the controller to get Cappy to capture something, in this case a bullet bill, that's behind where you left it. So CheeseJay is going to leave Cappy up here near the bullet bill, drop down to this little alcove to collect a moon, shake to recapture the bullet bill, and get straight back on top. And it did work. There we go.
Okay, and then there's something else a little bit cheeky here coming up in this 2D section. If you've seen runs like Super Mario Maker coming up later in the week, you'll like this trick.
And if you're a fan of 8-bit music, whenever you go into an 8-bit zone, it always makes the music 8-bit, and I love that touch.
The music in this game is just fantastic.
I was off cycle. Okay, so essentially what I was trying to do there is there's 2 bullet bills there, and if I time it right, I can jump off both of them and kind of skip to these platforms instead of having to wait there. No big deal, though. Very minor time loss.
The bullet bill tried getting the moon.
Okay, and now we have a very cool section going up here on this second story moon of sand. I think this is arguably one of the flashiest sections of the whole run if I can nail it all the way through.
Yes, this is a slightly new strategy that was came up here by one of our friends in the community, Krazaloo. And we're heading over to Shards Island now, so we're going to have to collect 5 moon shards before we can collect the next story moon.
Philly, do you want to explain Shards Island here while I do it?
Yeah, sure. I'll do it in the most Philly way I possibly can. So first we're going to be grabbing a bullet bill, and we are going to make our way over to the Shards Island. and you're going to notice one of the first things we do is depart from Mr. William, and we are going to go in between the cacti. That's good for 3 points and 1 shard. Now we're going to do a triple jump here into a wall jump. Yeet Cappy upwards. He will grab that. The next shard here is us diving into the poison, and Psych, invisible platform, but now into the poison. Psych got you again. Now we're going to go to the birds, and we're going to disturb their peace, steal their shard.
Sorry, Dangers.
And as we go over to the Moai, his glasses are going to swing up as he's like, whoa, that was a hot island. And now there's a story moon.
Okay, Fletcher, Phillie and Wonder donation here.
Absolutely. Thank you to Swag Bay for $10. Good luck, Jay. Get all them story moons.
Thank you.
Swag. And that's a door that you usually see most people clip through. So here's a cutscene that you rarely see of that door.
If you're a watcher of the All Moons are 100% category, shout out Sly Freak 1, you'll know the epic cutscene that comes here in Sand 2.
Yes, if you get some of these moons out of order, which it is possible to get the multi-moon we're heading towards, the boss fight, you can get that early. So if you do that first, and then go back and collect the shard story moon, you still get that cutscene where the camera looks at the pyramid, but the pyramid's not there anymore. So it's just a blank cutscene where nothing happens.
And also everyone who's concerned about, don't worry, that sheep was not harmed in the gathering of that moon.
I wish it was. I hate the sheep moons. Save the frames, kill the animals.
All right, and now we're going through the inverted pyramid. This section here is pretty straightforward. We're going to be going through a couple of 2D sections. The arrows dictate which way the gravity will send you.
Intentional damage.
I feel like that's been common in a lot of Mario games as of late. I know Galaxy also had the flipping of gravity.
Yeah, flip switch Galaxy. I love Mario Galaxy. That's like my Galaxy 1 and 2 are like my second and third favorite 3D Marios behind this one.
Uh-oh.
Damage. Not intentional damage.
That's fine. There's nothing to worry about here because we have a hidden moon right on the other side of the wall.
So unfortunately, this is a good showcase here. If you take damage, you'll notice after the moon, there's one of these health refills. So taking damage is quite slow. It loses like 2 seconds per moon.
Yeah, you lose time taking the damage, and then you lose time refilling your health.
You lose bonus time in 2D as well, because if you played any of the 2D Marios, you'll know the game freezes for a second when you take a hit. And then I'm just going to be doing some long jumps here to scale over these gaps.
Typically, the game expects you to capture a bullet bill and fly across this, but that's not necessary for us.
We're speedrunners. We don't do that. Fancy RCB.
For those that don't know, a RCB is a roll cancel bounce. That's where you do an instant roll cancel and also bounce on Cappy in the same motion. It's pretty smooth if you can get it. It's like it feels satisfying.
Yeah, and here's the next brood that we are going to fight. Her name is Harry.
Cappy! Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and that's a classic Cappy moment, by the way.
Hashtag ABC, always blame Cappy.
He prefers money more than anything, which is why you should be donating towards charity to GDQ.
GDQ.gg/donate.
Did someone say donating to charity? Perhaps we can hear from a few folks who've been doing just that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, go for it, Fletcher. 2 or 3.
Fantastic. Here is $150 from Frostwolf Knight, who says, "Let's go, Pikachu." That is a good reminder. We are at we need a little bit over $20,000 to get our bonus game of Hey You Pikachu. But hey you GDQ audience, you only have until the end of this run to get the bonus game met if you want to see it and have us shout at Pokemon. It is such a fun game from a surprisingly long minute ago, and believe me, you will not want to miss people actively yelling at a Nintendo 64 like I did when I was 8 years old. So please go to gdq.gg/donate and make sure to make the bonus game happen. And if you need any more reason to donate, we have 2 bid wars open for Ratchet and Clank to choose Ratchet's armor and Rivet's armor. Clank is currently the option in the lead for Ratchet with $285, and Rivet is leading on the Marauder skin for $160.
Thank you, Fletcher. Okay, so this is a cheeky... you didn't see that. This is a cheeky micro-optimization. If I mash really hard there, I can get a jump off instead of getting the typical fall stun that loses a couple of seconds. And then if I roll boost with good timing there, I can skip over the slide animation there and just fall cleanly into the big hole. And now we're into the underground, and there's a lot of flashing moon in this underground if I can nail it all. And then we have one more boss fight before we leave Sand Kingdom.
There is some flashy capture movement here that's actually pretty dangerous if you mess it up. It could result in a death, but we're not going to see that because CheeseJay is so talented here. And this is our final normal moon before we need one more boss fight multi-moon coming up. We are going to fight Knuckle Attack Underground.
Yes.
Because nothing screams Nintendo like floating head and hands.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm just dead in the video game. I killed Mario.
Luckily, there's a respawn point right there where we died, so it's not too much of a time loss.
So I'm going for like an instant capture or like a fast capture on this Bulbo here. That was the more advanced and tricky way I was trying to go for. I was trying to eke out a triple jump there on the very like edge pixel, and then I was trying to do a spin throw to instant capture it. But like if I tap the jump any harder than like the lightest tap on the buttons there, it's too big and I just kind of like die. It's really finicky to get that to work. But hopefully this is a better example of an instant capture here. Okay. But I still got the capture. I didn't die.
Very nice. I think it's just because of the giant fists in this fight, but this one always reminds me of IROC, I think that's the name, from Mario 64 and Chip and Sandland.
This is your classic punch him in the face boss. This has been done a million times in Mario, but most notably Mario 64 for sure. Speaking of which, be sure to show up later in the week for the Mario 64 task. Very cool showcase. That has been in the work for a very long time. And real quickly, what I'm doing here is I'm just rolling down the center of the arena, because if I do this, it'll save like 1 second each phase. Counting for 2 the whole run.
Oh, what a beautiful angle.
Yeah, so 2 seconds throughout the whole fight for that.
A little bit of auto-scroller sections in the middle here where we're just waiting for the fists to drop down on the icicles again.
Yeah, and I'm standing in like, I'm collecting the ice, or having the fist punch the ice in the very front there, so I capture it immediately, and then that makes it so I can get like boosts really fast and get right to his face.
Hey, Jay, can you do that camera angle again?
Got any games on your phone?
Yeah, it's when your parents FaceTime you.
Hi, Mom.
Was that so accurate?
Oh.
Intentional damage.
Intentional damage, by the way. Okay, one more hit. Bye, see ya, hope you had a good time.
And that is Knuckle Attack.
Okay, and we have like a minute or two here, Fletcher, if you want to just go ham on donations and fit a bunch in.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's $50 from Zan Damascus. Clap. Whee! Whee! Oh. Whee! I should have just gone a little bit slower on that to time it to the story moon.
Whee! There you go.
Fantastic. Shout out as well to Punch Shot, who donated $50.
Punch Shot!
We've known each other for nearly 8 years now, and I'm so proud to be able to watch you from the back couch. Go, Jay!
Shout out to all the awesome people on back couch.
Absolutely.
For anyone that doesn't know, I'm going to give a special shout out here real quick. Sorry to interrupt you, Fletcher.
No, you're good.
Punch Shot was one of my original 1 or 2 viewers when I streamed this game back on YouTube before I moved over to Twitch. So Punch Shot is very special to me. And then go for it with more donations, Fletcher.
Absolutely. Thank you, Nixtonian, for sending in $50. As Mario once said, woohoo, Pikachu, which, yeah, no, he did say that. And I think him saying that is what helped us get over $230,000 of the $250,000 that we need. So keep it up, chat, please.
Yeah, I think we can confirm over here, while we were doing our practice in the practice room, I was trying not to get distracted by Bird and Bowser just yelling at their 64s and Pikachu.
It's true.
It was excellent.
Yeah,
and we got a sneak peek. We were very lucky to get that. But everyone out here cannot see that without more donations at gdq.gg/donate.
Yeah, definitely donate for Hey You Pikachu. Burnt Bowser is one of my good friends. And we definitely want to see more Bird as well.
So we are now in Lake Kingdom, is the 4th kingdom of the game. We do not have any normal story moons to get here, but there is one boss fight multi-moon here. We're going to fight another one of those brutal bunnies. This is Rango we're coming up to. But that boss fight will be the last thing we do in the kingdom.
Yeah, and then if you've watched like any bit of Mario Odyssey, you'll recognize this route from its first appearance on GDQ all the way back in 2018. And this is like the beginner or like the very old school Lake Kingdom route. This is like as beginner as it gets. If you're just learning the game, this is the route you would follow.
Yeah, this is still the active beginner any % route that would be used, but it's also being used for all story moons.
Yeah, this is just the fastest way of getting peace in this kingdom.
The nostalgia is real.
Yeah, we gotta bring it back. Shout out Necro Videos. Whee!
And that is our final normal moon. It is time for the boss fight.
And then, whoa. Okay, that was really weird. I've never seen that. You know, throw up the banner. That's never happened before.
They said the thing.
I did.
This boss fight is another one of the really simple ones where you can blink and miss it. What the game expects you to do here is hit Rango's hat away from him, and then when you jump on it, it kind of gives you a huge spinning animation up in the air. But it's actually pretty easy to just jump on his head from the ground, and the boss fight's over.
Yeah, and the extra swag spin throw at the end there to collect all the coins.
That's mainly used in the 100% speedrun. Because in 100%, actually, you need to get those coins or else like you can't grab the moon. You need those coins for the route.
Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about coins at all
in this route, we don't get a single shot moon. I'm just doing that for the swag points. I'm on the DDQ stage. I'm going to do what I can.
And hey, there's a lot of other like really cool tricks that are going to be coming up later in the run.
Yeah, there's a lot more. We're just getting started. What it is, chock full of cool tricks. What is really cool. This kingdom is a bit more self-explanatory, but we're heading into a cool one. Give me like 2 donations, Fletcher.
Yeah, absolutely. Here is $50 from Mom and Dad.
Yay!
So excited to see CheeseJay run Mario Odyssey on the big stage. Love you.
Aww.
Love you guys.
Aww. Here's also $100 from The Real Skies. Gotta donate for the CheeseJay run, a legend of SMO speedrunning.
Oh, wow, that's a huge compliment.
I mean, this is pretty tremendous so far. Crowd, how are we feeling about this run so far? I don't know if you've turned around, Jay, but the house is kind of packed right now.
Oh my God, it got way fuller since the last time I checked.
What's also packed is our progress towards the Arena Stacking Showcase incentive. I blinked, it's now at $8,200 of the $15K that we need. And reminder, all that is also pushing towards Hey You Pikachu. So thank you, chat. Keep up the fantastic work.
So we've arrived here in Wooded Kingdom now. Similar to Sand Kingdom, we have 2 story moons and 2 boss fight multi-moons to collect. On top of 16 total moons.
3 story moons, targets.
No, that's the second one.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, my bad. Speedrunners never played the game before.
It's 1 story moon, 1 multi-moon, 1 story moon, 1 multi-moon. So they're
Someone
slightly
explain
out of order.
Nutclip.
Okay, so
Got it.
I didn't want to interrupt the progress of it. So basically, you can do another one of those moon clips when you do a cap throw right as you're getting the moon, and Mario is able to clip through. And Nut Clip is one of the more iconic ones that people have been doing for years. And then what you saw there was bridge skip. So instead of going through and doing the lever to open the door and then come up this way, we just keep out of bounds and get to the other side. So that was very well executed by Jay there.
That was another instance of one of the moon clips we saw, same as in Cascade Kingdom when Jay clipped on top of the chest.
Oh, let's not do that.
Good recovery, we're good.
I was ready, don't worry. That trick is very inconsistent for me. It's like very few frames I get to get that roll cancel out.
Yeah, and there is the the hindrance, if you will. If you were to fall down there, that is one of the locations where you would enter the deep woods, and you cannot just warp out of the deep woods. You have to plant a seed, grow a beanstalk, and
yeah, if I were to fall in the deep woods there, it's like a 1.5-minute time loss. It's very, very bad.
I don't think there's any good option there because you can avoid deep woods and aim for the death plane instead, but then you're going to spawn all the way back at the beginning of the kingdom.
Okay, someone explain Flower Road Skip and Tower Skip while
Yeah, this is Flower Road Skip. That P-switch in front of Jay spawns a little Flower Road that's very slow to walk across, but with some trick jumps, we can skip it. We're going to grab one more Nut Moon before doing Tower Skip as well. The game expects you to use those Flower Roads to enter the bottom of the tower and climb up it using the capture of this kingdom, the up route. But since we don't need anything inside the tower, we're going to go straight up to the Spirit boss fight. This is the last of the 4 brutal fights that we haven't seen. So one more bunny.
And I believe we see all these guys twice in this run.
Yes.
I believe, yeah, we do.
So if you miss any of them, we'll be back later.
Technically 3 times.
What's
3?
Yeah, you get them as a package deal.
Oh, on the map.
Mm-hmm. Oh, true.
Yeah, that's coming way later.
That's like the end of the run.
That was a spoiler.
Yeah.
Sorry, chat.
Oh, yeah. No, the run's canceled. It's over. Philly ruined it.
Oh, sorry. I mean, oh, no.
Okay, Fletcher, 2 donations.
Absolutely. We got $10 from Bob Loves Cheese. So relatable. Coming from a fellow cheese-named person, I have to know, Jay, what is your favorite type of cheese? Personally, I am lactose intolerant.
My fellow cheese brother and I'll say American, I don't know.
Same.
We'll take it. We also have, that was controversial with the crowd, $10 here from Epic Crossover. Let's go, CheeseJay. CheeseJay.
I am.
I mean, accurate?
Let's go, CheeseJay. Show SGDQ who's the superstar. Best of luck. Less than 3. Thank you, Epic Crossover.
Everyone who has a different cheese opinion than CheeseJay, make sure to let your voices be known in that donation section.
Yeah, can we get a dono train of just favorite types of cheese?
Nothing would make me happier so long as we keep the pressure up on the Hey You Pikachu milestone, which is at a very satisfying 232,232 right now, but I need it to be at 250000. So please go to gdq.gg/donate and tell us all of your cheesy opinions.
Oops. Okay, and now we're going to be heading into the target story moon here. This is pretty self-explanatory. If you've played any first-person shooter, you'll recognize what I'm about to do here. And yes, the tank controls like a tank.
Yeah, so you can always do motion control or stick control. It's kind of just whichever you prefer for the Sherm, but it's literally just shoot these 4 targets here, avoid the cannonballs, whatever they... I mean, they kind of look like soccer balls, which is fitting for the World Cup, but...
Not sponsored.
That's it. And then you get a story moon.
Hashtag not spawn.
So that is the final story moon of this kingdom. We have one more boss fight coming up with Torque Drift.
Yes, this is another one of those like auto-scroller-esque boss fights, but there's a little bit of a movement I can do with the uproot that we saw earlier to save about a second throughout the entire fight.
You're going for Speedy Nut Boy?
Yep,
I think that's a type of cheese I've actually had before.
probably.
You know, some of them have very nutty flavors.
I think we shop at different stores.
So the point of this boss fight, you see there are 3 targets that CheeseJay needs to hit, and there's 3 phases to each part of this fight, so we're going to have to hit 9 of them in total. The Speedy Nut Boy trick, though, I don't know if we got it, is
Not yet.
if you continue jumping after you get it, you'll just get a slightly bigger speed boost with the Nut Boy. You do have to do it off of the little spawn platform there where CheeseJay just jumped off of.
I think I have it a little bit, maybe.
I don't know this trick as well.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I have like a. I think I might have the ball stun cancel, maybe.
Yeah.
I take the lazy way out of this fight. So you might notice in the background there's 3 brick blocks. You can stand on them as the uproot and just avoid all of those lasers. So I do that every time.
Oh, I'm gonna be slow.
Yeah, and I know that, like, the way I can tell for Speeding Up Boy, because apparently there's 2 versions. I only learned that yesterday. There's one for the vaulting and there's one for the running. If you get the running one, then when you land, you don't get that little stop animation. You'll just keep going. But you see those little clouds of dust. That might be the vault one.
Yeah. I'm struggling to get it here. Like I said, it only says a second. It doesn't really matter if I get it or not.
This kind of trick is more useful in certain places, like any %, but since it's really the only place we're using uproot, it's not that important.
Yeah.
Any %? Torque drift?
No, just uproot movement in any
Oh, okay.
No,
I was
not
like...
torque drift. This boss fight is not in any %. It is very slow.
Yeah, all the stuff we're doing here is like very out of the way and not in any category, but pretty much this or world piece or like some of the longer post-game categories, Darker, All Moons 100%.
And there's a multi-moon.
Okay, we have more. Oh, we have more. You didn't see that. Fletcher, we have more cutscenes. Go for it.
Oh, good, because I have some cheese opinions. Here's $10 from John Loves Cheese. My siblings, I am also lactose intolerant, and yet Colby Jack is simply divine.
Okay,
We've also
good
got
choice.
$15 from The Shaded Master, donating to say my favorite type of cheese is Parmesan. I think I saw some back in the deep woods. Can we go back and check?
No.
Thank you, Bronxosaur, for this $50 donation to say my favorite cheese is Limburger. Maybe that's why no one wants to sit by me? $5 from Jewelry Jelly. My favorite cheese is cheesecake, but I like smoked Gouda. Totally fine, totally acceptable. Also $25 from Amadi. My favorite cheese is smoked cheddar. Let's go, Pikachu. Keep it up, folks. I would love if we can get a $25 donation train going, let's say, I don't know, about 35 minutes into the run. 35 minutes, let's get $25. Tell me your cheese opinions and help us get that bonus game. We only have Actually, we have under 1 hour to make that happen. And let me tell you, when I have to tease and get stressed, you don't want to see what happens. So keep my blood pressure low and my GI tract in operation. Go to gdq.gg/donate.
Okay, does somebody want to explain Cloud?
Sorry, I'm trying to get past that. You don't want to know what happens, explains what happens. So here we are in Cloud Kingdom, where we are fighting Bowser for the first time during this entire game. We just kind of steal his hat because he keeps throwing it at us. His hat is equipped with some fists that come out, and then we just kind of punch him.
My favorite part about when you're reading route docs for this game, when they get to Cloud, they just say, punch the idiot.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all we do here.
And on this one, we are going to do a damage boost, which gives us time to backflip and capture the hat there to just be right in front of Bowser. He does one tailspin. Nice dive there to
Very
avoid
clean
the tail.
Cloud Kingdom.
And,
Yeah, in and out.
And there's Peach.
This
Hi,
is,
Peach.
this is only like a minute and a half kingdom. We're in and out.
We kind of missed it in the story, but the whole point of this is Peach is being kidnapped to forcibly
No way, really?
marry Bowser. So
What?
we're trying to stop
She got
the wedding.
kidnapped? How
That
could
never-
that happen?
Whoa, she
never
got
happens.
kidnapped? That's crazy. Also, this time it's for a wedding.
Yeah, and also Cappy's sister Tiara got captured as well. And just so
Okay.
people know, that's sister Tiara.
I don't think I knew that.
Okay, and now I'm doing a trick here known as Meme Tree. This is to skip over getting Cappy stolen by the bird in this kingdom, Klepto. Essentially, if Cappy gets stolen, I have to go through like a minute and a half auto-scroller.
Yeah. And clappers, get ready because this is a really fast kingdom with a lot of quick moons. So.
Oh, maybe not.
Okay.
First person
After
tap?
this, get ready.
Commentator's curse.
Also, great news on this, folks. We have hit over 10K towards the Arena Stacking Showcase. Only 5K more to go on that.
Shout outs to the SM64 fans here because we've got a throwback here, Klepto the bird, which I actually didn't know until like a year ago, originated from SM64, that it was the same bird. But Klepto does try to steal your hat in Lost Kingdom. We've avoided the trigger for that, and we're going to scare Klepto out of the way so it definitely doesn't get stolen for the rest of this.
And then as long as you hear that music that just kicked in, that means you scared Klepto away and you're safe to traverse the entire kingdom. That is the audio KO. And then I'm going to be doing something cheeky here, and then you'll notice, how did that torpedo hit that block? There was a block in the way. I off-screened the block that was like right there, right in front of me there. And if I turn off screen, that means it doesn't exist. That's how these video games work. The Switch is not power enough to keep something loaded in if it's off camera.
One more scary moon here before we finish Lost Kingdom. We got to get the moon under the bridge and survive this jump.
Bum, 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 bum.
And it's looking good here. Cappy being on Mario's head is always a good sign for that because you know that you'll have your cap bounce. Sometimes you dive into that moon and Cappy's not back there and you're like, this is gonna be tight.
Pretty good loss other than the butterfly.
Thankfully for that last moon, since we don't get any checkpoints in this category, if you die, you do respawn right at the Odyssey, so it's not really that big of a time loss. But who needs time loss when CheeseJay can just master every trick?
Okay, more donations, please.
You got it. You have 3 more minutes to prep that $25 cheese donation, and we already have folks who are, looks like, boarding that train a bit early. Here's $25 from Wookiee Riot. Gruyere is the best cheese, no contest. Cool emoji. Love you all. Thank you also to Mark, who sent in $5 saying CheeseJay is doing a good job. Thank you as well to Grizz for $10 saying, sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree? I cheddar the world and the feta cheese. Everybody's looking for Stilton.
Best dono message.
You're killing it, Fletcher.
Oh, thank you so much. It's only thanks to all of the creativity and generosity of everyone donating to Doctors Without Borders.
Let's not.
No, please donate to Doctors Without Borders.
Oh, not
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
Sorry.
No,
Poorly
you're good.
timed.
And now we're gonna use this Goomba just to do a little bounce
Pop.
off his head. And now we're gonna capture this pylon, go up here. There's gonna be a moon just swaying in the breeze.
Got it. My backups have been on point. There's like a lot of moments here where I'm like very near death and I'm just saving it.
This is Metro Kingdom that we're in. Right now we're in Night Metro, so we do have to defeat one of the bosses for a multi-moon before we can access the rest of Day Metro. But in total, there are going to be 2 multi-moons, one from a boss, one from an event. We'll see what that event is soon. And 5 extra story moons.
Yeah, there's a lot of story moons in this kingdom. And this is one of the scariest kingdoms in the run, one of the hardest all the way through. Night Metro itself isn't too bad, but once we get to Day Metro, the difficulty scales up very quickly.
Yeah, this part's City Hall, and inside City Hall, this area, this climb here is just always so fun to watch. It's fun once you get it down. It's stressful to learn, but the movement is just so clean.
And now we're going to be doing Mecha Wiggler. Does one of my couch members want to explain?
So Mech Wiggler, we're going back into the Sherm, aka the tank, and our goal is to shoot these orbs to deactivate Mecha Wiggler, I guess, in a way. And then, you know, they'll get to that phase where you just shoot them about 3 or 4 more times, and then they will move on to their next stage where they try to attack you on the ground before going on to the second stage where they are once again back on a wall. There are 22 different patterns that you can get for Mecha Wiggler on this wall. Top runners have all 22 memorized and can, like, as soon as they see the beginning, they can just rattle it off right away. And they're like, hey, that's this, that's this, that's that. Now,
surely you know which one we're getting here, Philly.
Let me see. Oh my gosh, I do. That's Big Chungus.
That got me.
Great news, folks. We need under $15,000 to make it to Hey You Pikachu.
A clean 2-cycle.
That could not have been any scarier.
Nicely
that
done,
was like
Mecha Wiggler.
as close as it could have been to me getting a 3-cycle. If I take one more cycle on that boss, I'm losing a bit over 30 seconds, which is quite significant.
Which is also more time to donate.
Oh, absolutely. And in fact, we have now hit 35 minutes, which means it's time for your $25 cheese donations to leave that station. So make sure you hit send on those and put your donations towards one of our incentives. We are coming up on the milestone for our bonus scheme, but we still need your help, chat.
Your help.
Okay, this is Day Metro. The difficulty is going to scale very quickly here. We have another one of those dram shots or capture warps here right at the very start. This is one that most beginners could probably execute. It's just very easy. We're going to be going over to on top of the skirter and then throwing Cappy backwards. And then right before I got the moon, I'm going to be shaking the controller to home Cappy in. And that should teleport me back to the wire. This is, like I said, a very easy one. And this next trip coming up is one that a lot of people are good at, but for whatever reason, I can't figure it out. So hopefully I'm able to nail it here. This is Scoop Clip.
This one?
Whoa, what was that?
Classic checkpoint redirecting.
Okay, does somebody want to explain it real quick while I do this?
The game expects you to capture that man who's controlling the RC car at the start of this and drive the RC car into this gate to get the moon. But if you tilt your controller completely over, as CheeseJay is doing, and just after you pass the corner of the cage, you can clip right in to get the moon.
I have a quick donation for the next non-story moon that we have, okay?
Go for it right now.
The timing is very important. Okay, well, one sec. We have a donation from Muso for Hire for $20 who says, da-da-da-da, clap. Whee! I'll work on that timing. You're all doing great out there in the crowd, though. Keep it up.
Bye, bench friend.
Unfortunately, in this run, we do not make a friend in Metro. We leave the bench person by themselves. They're lonely.
Boo, I'm sorry.
Hi, Pauline.
This is where we start collecting all of the story moons in Metro. There are 4 musicians we need to collect to assemble the New Donk City Big Band. And then after that, we can access the 5th and final story moon before that event multi-moon that's coming up.
Yeah, this is, like I said, the difficulty definitely scales. This is the easiest part of Day Metro for sure. This is just some basic, like, just moon collection. There's not really anything too crazy here. Just running through the game, grabbing moons, you know, as you do.
And there's a part of Mecha Wiggler that got left behind, and we're just like, let's just stomp it.
It's dead, who cares?
So Mecha Wiggler technically has 4 moons. Really hoarding
about
something.
that.
Yeah.
It's true.
OTEP.
Oh yeah, classic OTEP. For anyone that remembers the earliest any percent days, the bassist, he's the bassist, right?
Yeah, that's the bassist.
Yeah,
like that.
so he always says OTEP, so it was a running joke until he got routed out, and then we were all sad.
This is like a decade old joke almost at this point.
Oh gosh, the game is that old. Don't.
The game's getting so old. We need a new 3D Mario soon.
At Nintendo, at Nintendo, at Nintendo.
I can distract you with a little bit of good news. Chat is showing up in force. We have under $2,500 to go to get the Arena Stacking Showcase. Reminder, everything you put towards the Arena Stacking Showcase for Ratchet & Clank or Rift Apart or for our other bid wars are going to help towards the Hey You Pikachu milestone. So great progress on that Twitch chat. A little bit more and we will get our bonus game. Just, oh my gosh, under 13,000 to, oh my gosh, yes. Keep it up is the point. 13,000, keep going.
So Jay has collected the drummer, the bassist, and the guitarist. There's one more musician left, and that is the trumpeter, which we're going to vault over to right now.
Shout out Tyron Team for the strat. I stole it from him.
Tyron!
If you don't know Tyron, he's the best player at this game in the world. Uncontested. Hello? Where, did I off-screen him?
I think you were too close to him.
Oh, maybe. That was really weird.
Look, if I was playing my trumpet on a roof and some person rolled into me, I wouldn't want to talk to you either, so.
That's valid. That's so real.
He's
so real for that.
He interrupted his practice.
Yeah, he's so real for that. Okay, this is the hardest and probably most precise trick in the run. This is a nearly frame perfect trick, I will say. This is Sewer Clip. You can't do World Peace and not do this trick.
So we're entering the sewers for that 5th and final moon. What we need to do story-wise here is repower or re-energize the kingdom before we can go to that special event.
Please.
But this is Sewer Clip. It's another instance of a roll cancel clip that needs a perfect instant roll cancel to push through the wall here. And we're going to let CheeseJay focus.
This trick is very finicky. There we go! Whoa! Let's go! Oh my god.
That was right after I said the clipping through the wall now, too.
I cannot express to you how hard that trick is. Right before I went live here, I spent 2 minutes and didn't get it once.
Not only is that trick hard, but we're on version 1.4.1 of the game, which makes it even harder. If you're on version 1.0, for some reason, roll cancel clips are slightly easier, but a lot of them have been patched or made more difficult in newer versions.
Because of Balloon World.
Oh, is it because of Balloon World?
Yeah, they wanted to make clips harder.
That is the
They wanted to
reason, yes.
get rid of them.
Yeah.
So you couldn't hide your balloons.
Yeah,
people still hide their balloons out of bounds.
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
Yeah, they didn't do good at it, but that's why.
They tried.
Okay, and now because I got that trick so fast, we're going to get rewarded with the festival, which is probably the most fun portion of the entire run.
Yeah, we get Pauline and the New Donk Big Band playing some music here. If you know the song, feel free to sing along, audience.
If you're watching from home, get your jam emotes out in the chat.
I also will have a relevant donation for this. We have $30 from Sly Freak. I'm so happy to have known you and been your friend for over 5 years now. Wild to see you jump up like a superstar on the main stage. No one else can take it this far. You're flipping the switch. Get ready for this. Oh, everyone, let's do the Odyssey.
Thank you, Sly. Love you.
And you might notice this festival here is a bit of a throwback to Pauline's and Mario's origins. And we're going to see the foe they face off against on the final screen here.
Got the good cycle.
But how much of a foe was he really once you played
I guess we should mention.
I mean, if you know the story, I think he was neglected and abused.
I guess I should.
Poor Donkey Kong.
I guess I should quickly mention that this festival is cycle based, so I'm trying to go as fast as I can, so I make the fastest cycles and don't take any damage. That's the goal.
Can we also celebrate with some more cheese?
Go for it.
Of course.
Excellent. Thank you to... One sec, this is Rain, Fave Cheese Easy, Munster, specifically from Wisconsin's local dairies. I believe he had another thought along the lines of Munster. $10 from Zach Defense. Do you know what Pikachu's favorite cheese is? Pocket Munster. Oh yeah, that was exactly what I wanted. Thank you, crowd. You're always supporting me.
Love you, crowd.
$5 from Tredo. Unbelievable run, CheeseJay.
Thank you.
Bye, Pauline.
So cool having the crowd behind me. Okay, and I guess just more donations. We're just traveling to Snow Kingdom here.
Yeah, absolutely. Chat's getting a little bit weird with the cheese donations here. $10 from an anonymous cheese lover. My favorite cheese is the backwards long jump from SMB64.
That is a good bit of cheese.
We also have $25 from Emily is lactose intolerant. My favorite cheese is Up plus B out of Shield with Link. Humbabella sent in $25 to tell us, my favorite cheese is Red Leicester, and I don't even know how to pronounce it. I really hope that I got that right, but chat, feel free to let me know with your donations if I did at gdq.gg/donate. And if you're one of our viewers on Twitch, don't forget that you can use the Twitch charity tool to donate directly from the platform using that donate to charity button. Not only that, if you allow the Twitch extension to have some fun with your donation, you can put it towards one of the incentives, like that arena stacking showcase for Ratchet & Clank, which is rapidly approaching 14K of the 15K that it needs.
So we are now in Snow Kingdom. Here we're gonna have to collect 4 story moons and 1 minigame race multi-moon.
I need to know, do you call them Chivarians?
The people here? Yeah, I would call them Chivarians.
Okay.
Why? What do you call them?
Snoodles.
Oh yeah, the emote.
I don't know, it's a way better name.
Let us know in the donations. Are you Team Snoodle or Team Chivarian?
Maybe they should just be renamed internally in the game.
To me, they are. That's all I'm gonna say.
Potential moon clip coming up here.
Got it.
Looks like CheeseJay got it.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Good save.
Oh, not today.
Good thing the walls on the other side don't have hitboxes.
This is why you don't try stuff for the first time. I've never done a roll cancel there out of bounds.
We are absolutely being flooded not only by Cheese, but also with donations from friends and family. So whenever you have a slot, let me know. I'll rattle them off.
Okay, 1 second. This is a boss that is unique to this category. I don't think there's any other category on the main board or category extension board that does this boss. This is unique to all Stormins. This is Ice Rango. Plays out the same way as Lake Rango from earlier, but very unique to this category. I gotta shout that out.
And
go for it, Fletcher.
Our first refight with a brutal boss.
Okay, go for it, Fletcher.
Absolutely. Here's $50 sent in from Pop and Signy. Get those moons, Jay. Enjoy the big stage. Love you, Pop and Signy.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you.
We're also appreciative of this $10 donation from Revered. Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Man,
Revered.
lead mod here, and I'm so hyped for this all Story Moons run. Good luck, CheeseJay. The JoJo squad has your back, and remember your ABCs. Always blame Cappy.
Thank you, Revered.
Thank you very much, Revered. Here's also $5 from the back couch. Hello there, CheeseJay. This is the sentient back couch speaking. Somehow, 5 people managed to fit here because all your friends are here to support and cheer you on. Claps. Whee!
So many of my friends are on the back couch. I love it. Love to see it.
And lastly but not leastly, a $100 donation from Delilah.
Delilah!
Hey, CheeseJay, Phillie and Karateman. First, chat, I need to know where in Minneapolis I need to go to get good cheese curds. Second, CheeseJay, I'm so proud of you and was so excited to see you on primetime at SGDQ. I was subsequently disappointed that I was going to be watching you from my couch and not the audience, but I will be there tomorrow to give you hugs and congrats. Much love, Delilah.
Love you, Delilah.
Yay, Delilah. Love you too.
tomorrow.
I can't wait.
And folks, we have around 12,000 that we still need to get to Hey You Pikachu. So please head on over to gdq.gg/donate or check chat for the pinned link that I'm showing you there. We have, slightly over 45, maybe under 45 minutes to get our bonus game, or it will disappear into the ether, never to be shouted out.
Don't let that happen.
Please make us yell at Pikachu.
I guess we kind of skipped over that, but that is...
Yeah, there were some very scary trick jumps there.
Yeah, there's a big flashing movement you could do there just to get to the storm in really, really quickly. And since we skipped over it, we can show it off one more time here in this last room here. This is the Ice Goomba room, but we're not grabbing any of the Goomba moons here.
But not only a hard trick jump in that last room, the insta-capture on the Taifu as well.
Ooh,
very impressive.
Yeah, I never get that. It's fine. Trust the process. I'm a trick jumper.
Oh my god, the save. That was incredible. I didn't think you were getting a triple throw there, but that was awesome.
I saw Cappy hit the Goomba, and then I saw I got a cap bounce, and I was like, I can triple throw.
I wasn't worried at all.
On-the-fly movement is insane from CheeseJay.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm playing good.
All right, so we are coming up on that race now, the Bound Bowl for Shiveria. Now, we like to have people guess the times at home when we're streaming, and usually we offer up a free gifted sub. We cannot offer a free gifted sub here on the GDQ stream, but Philly, would you like to maybe bet who can get a closer time here?
Oh, absolutely, as long as our bet's going towards charity.
Oh, of course. Loser has to donate to the charity.
Absolutely then.
Also, while folks might not be able to provide a free gift sub, you can show your support for GDQ here with your subs, gift subs, and Prime subs. If you click on that Donate to Charity button and go over to Support Games Done Quick, your subs and bits are going to go directly to helping runs and events like Games Done Quick here, like Black in a Flash, Flame Fatales coming up in just a few months. So make sure to show your support.
All right, so typical guesses for anyone who wants to play at home, it was roughly between 55 to 59-ish.
Yeah, and we want 2 decimal points. So if you're a subscriber to the Games Done Quick channel, get your guesses in the chat. 2 decimal points.
If you happen to guess it right in chat, you have to donate.
And you have to let us know and brag about it. I'm guessing 57.69.
I'm going to go 58.26.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank God Philly didn't go 2 decimal points lower.
No, don't even mention it. Now chat's gonna go rabid.
7 minutes.
Yep. So this race is very fun. We get 2 really fun World Peace sections here back to back. The first one obviously being the festival, and then this one just being this fun race. You get to bounce around as this Snoodle all throughout the racetrack.
Chat is loving the bounces.
Audience. Yeah. Oh my God, audience is going wild.
One more lap to go.
I'm letting audience carry the commentary.
The French restream must be having a great time with this.
Oh, I got bonked. Did you see that?
Yes.
Yo, lapping other racers, just rubbing it in their face. And our final time is gonna be.
Oh, let's
we were way
go.
over. That was so fast. 55.84.
That was one of my best ever.
Okay, yeah. To be fair, in the practice room, we said, okay, what time should we guess? 55 to like 59. But I haven't done this in a while, so like towards the higher end.
Nope, not today.
We got hustled.
All right, I'm not pulling out my phone on stage, but right after the run, I will donate. What do we agree on? $20?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'll match that.
Well, thank you so much, because it's donations like that that have been helping us get to under $10,000 left to see Hey You Pikachu. But you are racing against CheeseJay, and let me tell you, they are on their way to Bowser, so make sure, get your donations in.
But first to stop at Seaside.
Yes. We go from a cold tundra to a very warm beach.
It's the vacation spot. It's so serene.
Yeah, and we're just traveling again. Some more donations, Fletcher, please.
Yeah, you got it. We have $25 from Space Cacho. Actually, Red Lester is pronounced Red Lester, which is admittedly a bit of a visual gag, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Here's also $5 from JH Concept Art, a haiku of cheese and gaming. Call of Gruyere starts. Resident Evil awaits. Fed up fantasy. Thank you for your cheesy input, getting us ever closer to our Hey You Pikachu bonus game.
I gotta say, I love a good vacation. And like, you know, a beach, as long as there's not like a squid sucking up all the water or anything like that, that would be the greatest thing.
I have some bad news for you, Philly.
What?
Well, you know what? I won't spoil it. We can't quite see who this
No,
is yet,
wait.
but it's fine.
No, it can't be 2018 again.
Just ignore the Bowser footprints in the sand. He was never here.
Well, listen.
Guys, I kind of forgot. Does anybody know this boss's name?
No, I definitely don't. Not the full name.
I pretend I do and then butcher it, so you should say it.
This is Brigadier Miles Lancer III, Dauphin of Boblaine. Yes, that is his canonical name.
I'm sorry, can I get that one more time?
Brigadier Miles Lancer III, Dauphin of Boblaine.
And again.
Brigadier... Brigadier Miles Lancer III, Dauphin of Boblaine.
So similar to the previous Kingdom, Stowe Kingdom, we need another 4 story moons here and then 1 boss fight multi. Hey, there he is. We can actually see him.
Yeah, this boss has a really cool strat coming up, so stay tuned.
Great news, everyone. We have opened a new incentive for all of you Pokemon lovers out there. As long as we can get our bonus game of Hey You Pikachu, which we are approaching but not quite there, we'll also get a Pinata Party race. You heard me. If we can meet this, then the runners will conclude their race with another race of that Pinata Party mode. But that can only happen if you get to the milestone. The great news is your donations towards that Pinata Party incentive also help the milestone happen, so you can get us more GDQ while getting us more GDQ. Head over to gdq.gg/donate and get us the remaining $8,000 to reach Hey You Pikachu, folks.
We're so close for
We're
Pikachu.
getting close.
You know, I once did a Hey You Pikachu run because my friend was, or not Hey You Pikachu, sorry, it was Let's Go Pikachu. But my friend told me, oh yeah, you know, this is gonna be really easy. Like, you might just have to restart like once or twice to get the proper Pikachu RNG. I was there for 30 minutes and like, I just never got the right one. So I want to watch other people yell at Pikachu for that moment specifically. So get those donations in.
Listen to the Philly behind me.
You're so right. I couldn't agree with you more.
One more story moon to collect here before the boss fight begins.
Yep, yeah, and then we have one more regular moon before that storm moon as well.
Yes,
typically in like an any % speedrun, you would grab this moon very first, but because the Gushin is so fast in the water, we're able to traverse all the way back to the Odyssey here, and then land on the Odyssey to regain our height, or reset our height here, so we can get all the way back up to this story moon, or to this regular moon rather. And then we're gonna land on this platform here to reset our height one more time, so we can get all the way over to the story moon and land right in it.
Super, super cool movement. Very nicely done.
Thank you, Fletcher.
And now we get to fight that boss's name. What's that boss's name?
Brigadier Maul sent to the third defendable plane.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you just one more time for my sake?
Brigadier Moss Lancer the third defendable plane.
Got
Speaking
it.
of which, we're starting it right now. So we're going to be capturing this Gushin right ahead of me here.
Oh, it's Thomas.
Oh yeah, it is Thomas. Okay. Okay. Sorry,
It's such a dumb joke.
Okay, so I'm going to be spraying the top of his very hot head here. He's bald. Oh, I'm going to be taking a hit. Intentional damage, by the way. Sorry, I have to focus. Someone explain the boss. I have to focus.
So there's multiple phases to this boss fight. We already passed the first and the second there. CheeseJay stunned Brigadier Miles Glancer for a second time.
Trust the process.
Now Miles Glancer is going to follow us along the kingdom here to the... Oh, sorry, there's 4 sections, I think. Going to the third section here, we're going to have to stun Miles Glancer again twice. There's going to be a short break in between the first stun and the second stun here, and then we got to hit it once more. So here's the first part of the stun. And it looks like you actually got both in one go there. Very smooth.
Just like me, Mollusk is going to become a speedrunner and clip through that island there because I beat him to the location. And I survived just barely with 1 HP there.
And that
totally
is the end of the fight.
Folks, we have a very satisfying 6-6-6-6 left to go for Hey You Pikachu. Chat, please keep those donations flowing to Doctors Without Borders and get us the ability to shout at Pokemon video games.
Please do it. Okay, you know what? Because of that, Fletcher, I got you more donation time. Go for it.
Oh, you are too kind to me. Here's $25 from Compacta D. Cheese Train hype. My favorite cheese is blue cheese, and then Munster after that. We've also got $25 from Dag. I will happily buy a hype train ticket to watch another main stage CheeseJay Mario run after AGDQ's 70-star relay appearance. The SES crew is cheering you on there in the crowd and back here at home. I hear the moon is made of cheese. You think we can get that to that at the bottom of this run?
Shout out Dag, Alora, and everyone else associated with SES. That is Steel Sea Speedsters. That is my local speedrun group back at home. I love showing up to their events. I'm always there. If you're in Pittsburgh, I'll be at Techo coming up.
Thank you to this $50 anonymous donation saying, hey you GDQ, Pikachu fan here, let's hit that Hey You Pikachu incentive. Whoa, we just had a little jump. We are at just over 5K, folks. We're running out of time though, so please keep those donations going and I'll keep reading.
One more donation.
Absolutely. Here is $50 from H&L. We are ages 9 and 6, and this is our first GDQ. Super Mario Odyssey is our favorite. Go CheeseJay.
Thank you.
That's so cute. Welcome, folks, to Games Done Quick.
Okay, so this is a very tight vertical trick jump here. This is known as Salt Triple. Ooh, barely. And it lets me get up to the Salt Moon really fast. And we are now in the Luncheon Kingdom, which is the hardest kingdom all the way through. There's a lot of very tight movement. Example right there, and it's just gonna get harder the further we go. So yeah, very scary but very flashy and fun kingdom to watch.
So here in this kingdom we need 3 story moons and 2 multi-moons, one from a boss fight, one from an event. I don't know what to call it, but we'll see if we get to it.
From meat.
From meat, you get it from meat. And this is also our second
meat.
brutal refight. This is Spewart again, the same boss from Wooded Kingdom.
Yeah, we saw this guy earlier. This fight's harder because the arena is a rectangle, by the way.
Not if you're good at the game like you.
It's the same fight. Okay, another storyman. There you go, as the name implies.
Yeah, Luncheon's probably like one of my favorite kingdoms.
Same.
From an aesthetic standpoint.
Yes, the geometry is very frustrating though. I'm gonna have some very flashy movement coming up here. Hopefully I can nail it all the way through.
The geometry can be frustrating, but it looks so cool. And who doesn't love pink lava?
Pepto-Bismol.
yeah.
Pepto-Bismol, yeah, that too. Just don't drink it. You might burn your throat. Flashy little trick jump up here.
All right. Nice little.
With a roll vault, or dive vault, my bad.
Perfect. That is textbook. That's exactly how I wanted that to go. That is so flashy. I love that bit of movement.
All right.
Oh,
We got the flashy part out of the way. It's fine.
Don't worry, this backup's easy. Oh, maybe.
It's okay. You can take out your frustration on a crate.
Oh my. There we go. This is this. There you go.
Great news, folks. We have a $2,500 donation from Fangamer.
Woo!
We are a fan of you, gamer.
They say, woohoo! It's me, Fangamer. We are back again this SGDQ to support MSF through our official merch collection, where 100% of the profits get turned into donations like this one. You have through the end of the event to place your orders for fine new products like our Minneapolis Love lapel pin, virtual attendee badge, and more. Check out the collection at fangamer.com/GDQ. Thank you so much, Fangamer. That means that we have just over $3,000 remaining for Hey You Pikachu. Thank you so much, folks. Go, go, go. Get that bonus game on the schedule.
We are very close to 250K.
Coming up here on our meat multi, and we are being very literal, you have to capture a block of meat to get lifted by this bird called Cockatiel up to the giant pot in the sky. And that is where our multi-moon will be laying. But yeah, you have to capture meat for some reason.
Doing a bit of a fancy vault here into a triple jump.
Less than 3K for Hey You Pikachu.
Into this moon back here that's with a little bit of blind movement. There's a lot of tiny ledges here I'm trying to land on, and there's a very good example of that coming up right. Oh, never mind.
We can survive.
There is a backup here.
Yep, got it. Oh, never mind. I killed Mario again.
Oh.
It's fine.
That's what we like to call a value dive.
Shadow value.
Yeah, so basically when it's some weird thing with camera, and when you throw Cappy and then when you dive, depending on the camera, Mario will just dive where he wants, and that's not at Cappy. But fortunately, that doesn't take us too far back, since the story moon we had was a checkpoint, and there was a checkpoint right in front of it.
Yeah, not a big deal. Easy
And
back
here's
up.
our meat multi.
Hey, we were being truthful.
That was the meat. We captured it.
Okay, and if that bit wasn't hard enough, the second half of Luncheon is the single hardest bit of the entire run all the way through. There is so much precise movement, I don't get a breather this entire next couple minutes. Okay.
There's Cockatiel.
So this first timer is not too bad, but everything after that, brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal.
Brutal.
This whole kingdom.
Oh my gosh, folks, you've done tremendous work, faster than I can even follow. Not only do we have just a little over $1,000 for that Pinata Party race that we'll get if we hit Hey You Pikachu, you've also met the Arena Stacking Showcase incentive for Ratchet & Clank: A Rift Apart. Let's go, chat.
The Cappy-less triple jump, very scary there, because Cappy has not yet returned. So you don't get to throw Cappy and stall midair. You just have to nail the jump first try. Another roll cancel bounce off the edge there.
Oh, okay. Unfortunate. I don't know what went wrong there.
Probably a classic dropped input.
Yeah. If there's one thing about SMO is it loves to drop inputs.
This is true.
But I did get the cool thing. I wanted to show off that RCB, and I got it. And now we're into the Volcano Cave, and there's going to be 2 moons we're going to be grabbing in here. We're on a cycle with these logs, going to make sure to jump over that one at the top, and then hug the wall here so I fall right into the cave. Grab that moon underneath the lava somehow.
Yeah, I've never seen Mario that low in the animation.
And then shake, one more shake, and then got the moon to spawn.
And that is our final story moon of the kingdom. We just have the Cockatiel boss fight coming up.
And if you're a fan of Cooper free running, this bit is for you coming up.
Yeah, some tricky movement here.
Yeah, as soon as I exit this door here, we're going to have some flashy movement that is straight out of the Koopa free running route.
Koopa free running is one of the mini games you can access after you've completed the story progression in each kingdom. It's where you race 4 different Koopas and you have to be the first to the goal.
Shout out to Buster Doggy.
Buster Doggy's the GOAT of Koopa free running.
Can I hop in with a few exciting donations here?
Go for it.
Excellent. Panther4801 sent in $500.
Let's go, Panther.
Good luck on the run, Jay. We also have from Justin $1,000.
Let's go.
They say keep extending GDQ with a good start. Thank you, Justin, for that 1K to Doctors Without Borders. We only have $700 odd to get the Pinata Party race in Hey You Pikachu, and we need just over 2,300 to meet the milestone itself. We are so close, folks. I can taste it.
Okay,
and
so
it's probably cheese.
So this is not Brigadier Milestone to the 3rd. Fun fact. This is Cookatail. And I'm going to be climbing up his little vomit thing here as fast as I can, and then bopping him on his very flat behind as fast as I can to get him to stall and then go to the next phase.
Yeah, it is actually a fast strat in this run to hit the bottom of Cookatail so he ends his little auto-scroller cycle sooner. Kind of an awkward point to hit the bird. But
beautiful last phase there. That last phase is the hardest bet. Got the 4 bounce.
That is coming up with the end of Luncheon Kingdom on this multi-move, which means we only have 3 kingdoms left. That is Ruined, Bowser's, and Moon Kingdom. So get those donations in. We've got just under 2,000 now. We just hit 248,000.
Oh, we sure do need only 1,974, which is a weird number to read out loud. But come on, folks.
And you know what? We're so close. Fletcher, I'm going to give you some love, and you're going to get so much time here. This next kingdom is an auto-scroller boss fight with a dragon, an electronic dragon. So there's really not much for me to say here other than get on the dragon fast and pull out the swords. So I'm just going to give you the next 3 minutes, Fletcher. Go ham.
That's great. I'm going to read some donations, and while I'm doing that, chat, my challenge to you, meet that milestone while I am talking. You can make it happen. Thank you to R. Combs for this $25. There once was a cheese known as cheddar, of which some seem to think white was better. Though Beecher is neat, a Seattle-based treat, Orangeado still earns my love letter. Thank you for the cheese love. Just under 2K to go to the milestone. We've got $100 from Shell and Vi. Hey you, GDQ, give this donation to MSF. And while you're at it, let's get that bonus game and that arena stacking incentive. Thanks, you two. We already have hit that arena stacking incentive thanks to generous donations like that one. We have about $150 to get the Pinata Party race, which means it's going to disappear out from under me at any moment. $1,700 to go on Hey You Pikachu. Please keep going. Here's $30 from Ashosaurus. Hey You Pikachu was my very first game I owned for myself growing up, and I absolutely need to see this bonus game race to see these runners yell at Pikachu the way I spent way too much time doing as a kid. $30 for 30 years of Pokemon. That also has helped us get the Pinata Party race met. Woo! Thank you, everyone donating. We still need a little bit south of $1,400 for the bonus game, though. Keep going. $25 from Nurse Allison Rose. Hello, gamers. CheeseJay moderator here. Super proud of you for making it to the big stage. I've been watching you grind this game for years to get here. So happy you made it. I wish you the best of and may the out-of-bounds luck be in your favor.
It very much was.
Let's go, Allison.
Spoiler alert, I don't know about y'all, but I was... The most unexpected thing for the Mario Galaxy movie was seeing the Lord of Lightning, this dragon, appear in it. I did not expect that at all. I think I screamed in my theater when I saw it.
But yeah, as Allison mentioned, this is a run almost 9 years in the making. I've been running this game for coming up on 9 years. So this is very much like 9 years in the making. Very excited to be here.
Yeah, as we mentioned, there's just not much to talk about during this. It's pretty auto-scroller as it gets for a boss fight.
It's a very cool-looking boss and a cool-looking kingdom, but this is the only thing in the kingdom.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine because chat is still grinding away at that milestone. We had an anonymous $250 donation that just says less than 3.
Oh, nice spin throw.
Fantastic progress. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how much cheese we still have going on here. A $25 donation from an unknown cheese lover. Why did the cheese go to the gym? To get shredded.
I get it.
The puns don't stop there. $25 from another unknown person. What kind of music does Cheese listen to? R&B.
I get it.
I feel like brie has been the most common cheese used for jokes.
I think you're right.
Easy one.
Yeah.
Any data lowers out there? Start crunching the numbers. Give us
Yeah.
the cheese pie chart.
I want to hear like the most unheard of cheese from these next donations. Something I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all want to make it happen, I would love to see it because we still need $1,200 to get to Hey You Pikachu. We are so close, but we also are so close to the end of this run.
Yeah.
2 kingdoms left.
Yeah, I could use a weird cheese donation with
Weird
about the amount
cheese
of $1,219. Oh, not even now.
Under
still donate that much,
$1,200,
it's fine.
folks.
Yeah, you can do
Remember,
that.
make your way to gdq.gg/donate.
Oh, we're so close to 250.
I want to watch people yell at Pikachu and wish that I was doing it.
Well, you can yell too. I don't think they'd appreciate it from the audience though.
And they might.
Okay, we're in
In
Bowser
certain
now.
cases.
Yes, now we're in Bowser's Kingdom. This is the second to last kingdom in the game. A lot of this is going to be straightforward. A lot of just story moons that you have to get anyway to progress in the kingdom. So in any percent, you're grabbing all these story moons anyway.
Yeah, even if there's ways to skip past some of the areas that these story moons are in, you have to collect each story moon or you won't be able to do the final boss fight of the kingdom. And by the way, there are 3 story moons, 1 from a boss fight, and then a final multi-moon boss fight.
Also, folks, 800 to go.
Woo!
We were helped to get there with this $100 from Peanut153. Thank you so much. Please, folks, just a little bit more. I can feel it. We're going to shout at Pikachu if we just get $750 more.
Okay, Philly, you want to explain shards? And we might get cut off here by 250, but go for it.
What?
So explain shards.
Shards, per usual, is getting the 5 shards to spawn the story moon. I will wait for Jay to get over to the island for the shards. Taking this pylon over. The first shard is...
We're doing it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on.
I was saved.
Don't panic.
Nice dive back.
Thank you, everyone here in person and in chat. You have unlocked our next bonus game, the first of the marathon, coming up right after Super Mario Odyssey. Let's get hyped for Hey You Pikachu.
Yeah, and that's shards.
Good explanation, Philly.
Thank you. I always forget about the Hey You Pikachu incentive being hit during it.
Oh,
This classic
What is
rookie
going
mistake on commentary.
My bad.
One more potential dram here. We've got to get, what is it, on the side of the castle gate? Something
the castle gate
on the side. There it is.
from a side, yeah.
But we're going to leave Cappy behind to capture the pylon, grab the moon, and then warp straight back to the pylon.
Yeah, this is a very finicky and precise trim. It may take me a try or two. Never mind.
All right, and this is going to be the setup.
Never
That looks
mind.
clean.
Never mind.
And that's a successful dram strat. Coming up on our final normal boss fights. This is only for a story moon, not a multi-moon, but it's our final 2 refights with those brutal bunnies. We're going to get Harriet and Topper, and it looks like we're going Topper
and
first.
Harriet.
Yeah, this is the only part of CheeseJay's run that's a little bad. You're
No,
going
it's
Topper
good.
first.
Oh, no, I can't agree with Topper first. It's just
No,
wrong.
No, Harriet first all the way. You chose us as your commentator, so this is what you live with.
Plus, you get to show off like flashier strats with Harriet too.
You'll see them in just a second.
No, we got to see him first though.
Look how clean that topper was, though.
That was a very clean Topper.
Okay, does somebody want to
Yes.
want to explain said flashy strats?
One of my favorite tricks. I've been doing this far earlier than a beginner should, but this is called Sarbomba. If you manage to hit both of Harriet's bombs back at her in a short window, the second bomb will freeze midair and will stay there until after this auto-scroller phase. So you can use it to immediately hit her. She doesn't have to throw her bombs for phase 2. Right here, we're going to see hitting the bomb back at her, and she's dead for phase 2. Moving on to phase 3. Very cool strat.
Wait, hold on. There we go. And then I'm standing in a very precise spot in this arena to get Harriet to do her least amount of hops. Pretty much none there. And then just knocking the bomb right back at her. And
yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom, this boss is dead.
If you're standing in a wrong spot or a spot that Harriet doesn't like, she's just going to keep jumping for a while. Correct me if I'm wrong, I believe the fewest jumps is 2, which CheeseJay got.
Yeah.
I do not know.
I'm pretty sure it's 2.
And then from here, after this Story Moon cutscene here, we're going to be climbing to the very top of the kingdom and fighting what is arguably the flashiest boss fight in the entire run, the Mecha Brutal.
This is a fun boss fight.
It's so cool. Hopefully I nail it here on stage.
There are a couple hard tricks associated with it, but we'll wait until we get this tower climb done.
Yeah, we'll wait till we get there. Gotta leave you guys in suspense a little bit.
And on this tower climb on our way up, we're going to get the other non-story moon to meet our quota of moons by the time we are back at the Odyssey.
Nice little triple jump around the corner there. I don't need to see. And speaking of not needing to see...
Oh god, not the blind jump.
Coming out of this pipe. Give it a second, hold. There we go.
When the camera didn't recenter, that scared me so much.
Yeah, I kind of just went with it and hope for the best. Oh, I didn't get the cool thing.
Successful blind jump, though.
Okay, and now we are going to climb this wall with the Pokio, which is honestly, it's such a fun capture. I love the Pokio. It's just a little guy.
He's a difficult one to use in a fast way, but casually, yeah, he's fun.
I think the Pokio is the hardest capture for me to use in the game, which is why I'm going to be skipping it in this next boss fight.
Yes, going for Pokio-less mech. So we're going to climb up on the sides of the mech here and stay on top for the entire rest of the fight.
Got it.
A successful start, and Rango is down. Going for a trick here called Topper Acquired. So from this blast back from the mech, CheeseJay's going to land directly on top of Topper and instantly crush him. 2 more Brutals to go, but there's a little bit of an auto-scroller here for phase 3.
Rainbow legs.
Rainbow legs. We can't even see them, though. Or can we?
A little bit.
Yeah, kind of.
A little bit down there. I'm trying my best.
Yeah, you literally can't do anything during this stage.
Yeah, I'm just having the mech bonk its head into the back wall twice there to skip to make it go to the middle faster.
The game obviously does not expect you to stay on top of the mech for the entire fight, but casually it's actually extremely easy to stay up.
Please, cooperate. Spin back. There we go.
One more trick here, going for Target Acquired on Spewart. Going to land directly on Spewart for that spin pound.
Oh, dropped input.
A little bit of a delayed
dive. I got it.
One more. There we go. That is the final boss fight. Well, final boss fight that gives you a moon. And final story moon in the run.
And with that, we're going to be going on to Moon Kingdom, the kingdom you've all been waiting for with the incentive. I am going to be facing the Moon Cave.
No Moon Cave skip here.
Yeah, which is honestly a blessing because I personally, you know, everyone talks about wooded music, whatever. I think the Moon Cave has the best song in the game. It shreds hard. So.
And we
it's
always,
pretty hype.
And we always say that's never happened before in GDQ, but this is actually a GDQ first. The Moon Cave has never been showcased before on the GDQ stage.
Yeah, there's not many actual speedruns that go through the Moon Cave.
It is so cool, though. It is probably my favorite portion of the whole game. I'm so excited to get skipped over. But with help from everybody at home, we're going to get to showcase it here.
Thank you again, folks, for making that incentive happen. That was, I feel like forever ago. But we not only crushed that, and we crushed the Ratchet incentive, and we crushed the Hey You Pikachu incentive, and we're going to get the Hey You Pikachu bonus game.
So
oh my
many incentives,
gosh,
Matt.
chat. Your generosity knows no bounds. Thank you to folks like Blue Cheetah here who sent in $500 to get that milestone met. They said, hey, you, Pikachu, get in the schedule. Thank you, Blue Cheetah. That $500 is enough to buy 2 hospital beds for MSF to help patients in need. So incredible, incredible work.
Keep going with donations, Fletcher. This is going to be your last opportunity.
All right, I would love to. Thank you to Anonymous for this $500 donation. Oh my gosh. We also have a $300 donation from 2B who says, hoots to that Pokemon.
And just like that, Mario showed up in his GDQ's finest. And we're going to be facing the Moon Cave here in just a moment. But before that, we have to traverse the moon's surface to get there.
Yeah, despite crashing this wedding, Mario still has to dress nice for it.
Okay, I'm going to be doing some moon vectors here to cross this massive gap. And then get across just like that. Dodge the Moon Snake. And then I'm going to be doing hopefully some nice roll boost here. Not to not kill Mario, please.
Okay, we're good.
And then if I do roll boost with good timing, I can get over that ledge there. And then we're going to be going straight into the Moon Cave here. Whee! One more.
Well, that was a long one.
Yeah.
And now it's time to face the Moon Cave.
Chat, get your jam emotes going.
Getting that nice instant capture on the dry bones there to go straight forward and then bump this dry bones right here to get a little bit of extra height to make it over that lip without having to stop at all. And then taking a very direct line over to this cage. And then if I did this right, this tank should just shoot this cage right open for me. Wait, got it. Capturing the wire, and then I'm gonna be doing some fancy movement to dodge some wigglers coming up here.
Yeah, the Moon Cave movement is so fun. And you really just never see it that often. So few runs to it. So I'm glad that Jay gets to showcase it here.
It's close.
Oh, no, I'm fine. Hold.
This dude does not want to leave your platform. Oh my god.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. Just
We're fine. Don't worry, there's a checkpoint
And
right
because
here.
I took damage, I get to show
it's an
this
imaginary
off.
checkpoint.
There you go.
Yeah, there's no physical checkpoint.
I get to show off the hidden heart.
And now we skip the entire second half of Moon Cave by using this Bonsai Bill. We're gonna fly all the way over to this wall and just wall jumping ever so slightly on the edge. You gotta poke out a little bit just so you don't bonk your head on the top of it.
And then I'm going to be trying to position myself because there is a ceiling above me that I'm trying to dodge. So I'm trying to get on like the very edge pixel here.
I don't think you could be further on the edge. That's pretty close.
Yeah, I didn't mean to go this far, but it's working out, so I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, just jump. One more boss fight coming up. No moon offered for this, but it is a throwback to Cascade.
Yeah. And so here we have Madam Brood. And now I made a promise that I would not talk about anything in Cascade. However, we made a donation incentive. So you're going to notice here, Nintendo had some jiggle physics, Chad. I'm just telling you, if you watch Madam Brood, I promised not in Cascade, but here she is again. So.
And then I'm doing the same strat I did in Cascade, if you remember, all the way back when. And I'm trying to sandwiching the golden chain chomp between Mario and Cappy to get the initial hat off, and then landing on the chain chomp to bop the rest of the hats off.
I mean, what more could you want? We had like a Dark Souls boss in Ruin Kingdom. We got jiggle physics with this boss. Nintendo just wanted realism in this game, you know?
That was like the best I've ever done that boss.
I just love that a lot of Nintendo's like bosses in this game are just, how can we make it more hats? Huh? More hats. Just more hats.
Oh. Okay, and with that, we're going to be going to fight Bowser now. Final boss of the run coming up right here.
And good news would be if you fell, there's an easy way to just get back up.
That would have been funny if I did fall and did Moon Cave skip. Okay, just a bit of a red carpet here. Bowser laid out the red carpet for us.
Good thing we were definitely invited to this wedding.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hi, Pauline.
We're totally not barging in. This is not Pauline.
No, Pauline was there.
Oh.
She was on the left.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody is there. I thought you were saying that about Peach.
There's a citizen from every kingdom in the game that attends the wedding. And then after you beat the game, they kind of travel to all kingdoms.
We didn't mention it, but Flashy's spin throw strat there.
Yeah, so this is the second and final Bowser fight. We didn't address it in Cloud Kingdom, but the strategy that CheeseJay is using to immediately capture those hats, that white hat from Bowser, is called fast hats. So it's going to function exactly the same like it did in Cloud. First two phases, just stand near and backflip. Third phase, purposely take damage, and then do the exact same strat.
That was really close to being late.
I think for this third phase, if you have one more juicy donation, maybe cheese-based.
Oh, I certainly do. A $100 donation from some cheese lover out there in the ether. What's Medusa's favorite cheese? Gorgonzola. Oh, thank you all for tolerating me. We love you.
Final phase. Oh no, Bowser, you got me. Psych.
All right, 3 tail spins here, and now one last one.
And just like that, Bowser can no longer have children.
With that, the final boss fight is done. We are officially in exit sequence. The moon is caving in. We literally have to escape this exploding moon. And how are we going to do that? By capturing Bowser, of course. This whole game's about capture, so how could we not capture our biggest foe?
Exactly. This is such a cool ending to this game.
Yeah, and for anyone who is actually interested and hasn't seen the cutscenes of this game, that cutscene is pretty cool when you first capture Bowser. It does a lot of nostalgic Bowser appearances from past games. So I definitely would recommend checking that out at some point.
Also, you might notice Peach is riding on Bowser's shoulder there, possibly a precursor to Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Had to fake it out.
No 2DSS here. What tricks will we be seeing here, though? We're getting 2D skip.
Woo! Do we want XD?
I want XD.
No!
I'm so sorry. That's my fault. I'm so sorry.
I tried to go for true XD. No big deal.
So here we capture Bowser, and we're leaving in a blowing up moon. It's exploding, and how else to do it other than capture your biggest foe?
I'll just see myself out.
I heard someone in the crowd say XD. I had to. We're far underestimate. Who cares?
True.
It just gives more time for more donations.
GDQ. We'll say that.
Did
more
someone
GDQ.
say donations?
I may have.
All right, here's $100 from Musai. Someone said something about a cheese train. Sounds good to me. Shout out to GDQ Discord. Y'all are cute as heck. Less than 3. Thank you as well to $100 from Goopy, a quality of cheeses that some like, certainly. Thanks for everything you all do. And thank you, Goopy.
There we go. Real XD, true XD.
I forgot you were going for true XD. I know you practiced it yesterday, but caught me totally off guard when you jumped that far.
I did not think you were going for it again.
I had to. I needed redemption. That's gonna make all the actual SMO speedrunners mad, though.
All right, chat. More jam emotes.
Final jam section. Get your jam emotes out. This is a very precise section of the run where I have to aim fireballs with Bowser to knock over 4 pillars and then escape the moon.
Actually, some of the best music in the run here. Then more from Pauline.
Wait, is that?
I would assume.
Oh, I actually didn't know that.
I would think this is Pauline's voice.
There is a really good 8-bit version of the song in the game, too. I love it.
Okay, one more pillar. Time's going to be coming up after I clear the wire here, after I knock open this final bit. And the final pillar is down.
A clean pillar's room to end off the run.
Yep, and here's a giant moon rock that we break, kind of foreshadowing the post-game.
Still 125. And time! What a turnout. That is going to be all from me. If you enjoyed this run and want to see more from me, I stream over on twitch.tv/CheeseJay with 2 Ys, not 1, 2 Ys. And I create YouTube content on Super Mario Odyssey over on youtube.com/@CheeseJay. Is there anything that people behind me want to shout out?
No, just you killed this run, Jay. And I am so proud of you, knowing how long you've been trying to get on main stage GDQ. And the fact that you got on here with Super Mario Odyssey, there's nothing more fitting for me. So great job, great run. Thanks for having me. And very proud of you.
Yeah, that was an amazing run, CheeseJay. Thank you so much for inviting us onto the commentary couch. If you guys want to find me, I also stream on Twitch and YouTube @Karateman. And if you have not had your fill of Super Mario Odyssey, CheeseJay and I are actually going to be racing the in-progress Mario Odyssey randomizer mod tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central in the practice room live at GDQ. I will also be multi-streaming it on Twitch and YouTube if you guys want to check that out.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was undeniably the coolest experience of my life. Thank you, GDQ. My God, getting choked up.